You're watching PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV. You're watching PTV.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
Uh-oh. No microphone. Not hearing you guys.
I'm sorry.
Did you mute?
Did you mute them?
No, they're not muted.
Okay. Well,
The guests has muted themselves.
the guests muted themselves. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. Who went shopping on Cyber Monday?
Yeah.
I bought slippers. That was my excitement on Cyber Monday. What did you buy? Because I got like 500 emails since Thanksgiving. My email literally exploded.
Yeah, we're not sure.
Buy.
We're not sure why that happened.
Okay.
But let's see.
So
Are you okay, Ben? No, it still says you're
no,
muted.
You're
Ben.
muted. You muted yourself. Plug
So-
it in and plug it back in.
Not sure why, but
So what did everybody buy?
anyway, we're okay. Oh, they're going to come back in.
Okay.
So we, gosh, what a busy week.
I know.
Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We'll be announcing a little bit about Cyber Monday in a bit too, during the show. So
I bought nothing. I'm Matt. Arnie, I think.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay. I think it was on your end that we got muted because we were muting and unmuting and there was nothing happening on our end. So it could have been just a glitch.
I don't know what happened because it was.
I know nobody wanted to hear me tonight. That's all.
What's new? So bought a game.
Wanda-
Shop small.
Wanda
Yeah.
she booked a cheap hotel room.
I would love to shop small, but everything I want is from like huge places, so I have no choice. Because there's crap I want. You guys are buffering. There's nothing we can do.
If you're buffering, go ahead and reload your screen. We are at, actually, I did a speed check just before, and we're running at 400 megabits per second on our end. So we should be okay.
It's probably the software, because sometimes they have to compress it. So we're fine. Whatever the software does, we can't control the software. And also Google's fussy as all get out. Blame it on Google. So yeah, I refreshed because it's
But
all the buffering.
It
Okay.
was a
Now it's buffering.
busy weekend.
I don't know what to say. We're at 500 megabits.
I have my iPad running right here off of our wireless, and there's no buffering right now, so we're good.
It's
We're good.
Google.
Paul is all hallmarked out.
After the weekend Hallmark presented with all their movies back to back, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, Paul, we only saw one movie this weekend, but we'll talk about that when we come to it. We do have a little thing, though, because it is coming close to Christmas. It is 26 days.
And we're not decorated. Oh my gosh.
So Santa's flying across, and he says, Yeah, so anyway, 26 days until Christmas. Doug's hitting the eggnog.
Costco eggnog with alcohol. Are you going to talk about that?
The Costco.
Our little friend that you talked to last night?
What?
Wow, that computer is really loud.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not following. Oh,
Your little friend about eggnog in New Jersey? Are you going to bring
that's
that up?
right. I'll bring that up because we have someone that with us right now.
There's silence.
See right
Because-
there? See that spot right there? That's
Yeah.
for Donna Jaworski.
Where's the
Hi,
hand?
guys.
Hi,
Oh,
Donna.
yay. Oh, yay. Donna, that was amazing.
Donna, you had an amazing stream yesterday. You went for a little over 10 hours.
Oh, dear Lord.
Can I believe it?
17 cookies. And at the
It was
very last
delicious.
half hour, we saw it was like watching the final touchdown at a Super Bowl.
It had been slowly climbing up. Her goal was 12,000. Well, your goal was 12,000, Donna, right?
Yes, yes, it was. Well, it initially I didn't think it was terribly lofty because, last year I raised over $10,000, 10,400. And so I thought, well, two wishes is 12,000. That's only 1,600 more. Um, but, given the landscape that's changed in our YouTube community, so many people are doing fundraisers, which is a wonderful thing. But unfortunately, a lot of them are close together. And so now I'm like, uh-oh, as the day was approaching, I was like, this might not happen. But,
Well,
we did the best we could. And I kept saying it through. You need to message me, Richard. You will get your cookies.
yeah, you guys don't live far away. It's not hard.
I mean, you have my number. Text me.
Yeah.
Hi, Pam. But I kept saying throughout the stream that, even if we don't reach our goal, would it be disappointing? Of course, because I want to make those two wishes come true. But if it doesn't happen, we've done our best, and that's all we could do. And I just kept reminding everyone that it's not about, oh, you have to reach a goal. We've done something incredible and brought our community together to do it for such an amazing cause. And that to me is a beautiful thing. And that's enough for me. So I didn't expect to reach the goal. And when Nick told me, I didn't believe him. I thought it was one of those ploys to get me off my feet because he kept telling me to sit down. And I'm like, oh, he's just saying we reached the goal, so I'll stop. And then I saw Kellen's mom crying, and I'm like, no. And that's when I lost it. I'm like, no, we did
That is
not.
insane. Yeah, because we're like, what? Did we hear that correctly? And it really went. We just saw you, and you have the state of shock. It's just one of those.
It went from $8,500 to $12,000,
In like a blink.
In a blink. And it
It
was
just
amazing.
didn't register. I was like, this can't be right. I couldn't believe it because it was sitting there at that total for quite a while.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, how could it jump that much? I was like, no, there's something not right. And I was not believing it. And then when I saw the tears on Kellen's mom's face, I was like, it really happened. I don't
That's
believe
really
it.
sweet.
Do you
That
know
is
who?
really sweet.
Do you know who did that huge donation? And they're going to get a huge box of cookies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff C.
It was interesting because we had been watching all day long. You were about half hour into the stream, and we started watching, and we watched the whole day, one after the other, one cookie after another. And then suddenly at the end, right there, half hour before it ended,
That was it.
it hit 12,000. And Doug and he and I both started jumping up and down, screaming, saying, oh my gosh, she did it. She did it.
What?
It was like watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like that final touchdown, you're just yelling and like, go, go. That was amazing.
It couldn't have happened in a more dramatic fashion. It was like almost like a Hallmark movie, wasn't it?
It was.
Now, are you leaving this up, and is the link there, are you leaving this up into the end of the year, or do you feel like you're done when you keep on raising?
I always like to leave it up a little bit because I know a lot of people, it's a busy time of the year. It was, Black Friday weekend and everyone's out shopping and their Christmas trees. And so I like to give them a little bit of time to maybe add to the total and bump it up. So I'm going to leave it up until Christmas and see where we're at. And then we'll take it from there. But I'm just, pleased as can be, and I have no complaints whatsoever. I mean, if we don't get another penny, I'll be thrilled. But if we get more, I'll be over the moon.
Well, if one of my mods there, or one of our mods out there, can go ahead and drop the link to Donna's fundraiser, Give Kids the World, please do that for us. We'd really appreciate that. Donna, I'll also include the link to yours in the description of the video. Once the show is over, I'll add it to the description of the video. So
thank you so much.
Absolutely. I want to make sure that
I just want to say that it's so nice to actually be in my normal setting with you guys so I can actually see and hear you in a normal manner. There was so much going on last night. I'm like, what are they saying? Wait, what? And then my cookies, they look like hash browns. You could tell I was toast by that time.
You were. And I think even your oven was having enough, and we do not want to see your power bill after that day.
It was just like, forget it, lady. What are you doing?
It was amazing, though, Donna. It was so much fun to watch it all day long. And the kids that were with it, you know, you had Kellen and you had Corey's girls. It was really, it was just really a cute show. Liam was there too. Liam came on screen. He just kind of
incorporate the children because, you know, Give Kids the World is about the children. So it was really, you know, in the forefront of my mind when I was planning out the show that I wanted to invite all the children to bake with me. And their parents were like, are you crazy? And I'm like, no, I really want to do this.
Yes, you're crazy.
But I was like, yes, I really want to do this. And they're like, okay, but just know what you're getting into. And then afterwards, Corey said to me, he said, I had no idea my girls were going to stay by your side and help you. They were doing great. I said, I told you, I know kids. This is what I do.
They were making the reindeer munch, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they loved it.
Cereal and M&Ms. Who doesn't want to just dump everything into a bowl and have fun?
Yeah. I know. It's easy and it's delicious and it's Christmas. And I mean, what's not to like?
That is amazing. So that money, you say it goes to 2 different children or families, and it's like almost $6,000. What do they get for that amount of money?
Okay. So they get a 10-day all-inclusive vacation for themselves, the Wish Child, and their families to Give Kids the World Village, which is where they stay. They have villas, which are like actual homes with fully equipped, accessible, with bedrooms, kitchens, the whole 9 yards. They have they get to spend, I think it's like 2 days at Universal, 3 days at Disney. They get to go to SeaWorld, Legoland, NASA, all of it.
Wow.
And it's all included. They don't have to worry about their flight, their meals. They pick you up at the airport. They have medical care for you, so the parents don't even have to worry about distributing medications. It's all taken care of for them. And yeah, from the minute they get on the plane to the minute they land and then till they leave, they are taken care of. They can get food delivered 24/7. They can get ice cream for breakfast if they want. Every day, if they can decide, if they want to do all their time at Disney or all their time somewhere. And the other thing they do is if they want to stay at the village, because the children are critically ill, of course, so they may not be up to going to a park one of the days or all of the days even. And some of the kids end up staying at the village the whole time. Well, there's amusement rides there that are accessible to all kids. Wheelchairs can get on them. People that are amputees can ride the rides and have no problem. They have a 0 entry pool. They have a movie theater, an actual movie theater where you can go up and get the candy and the popcorn and everything. They have a model train room. Doug, you would love that place. They have a golf course.
Wow.
They have a main community hall, and every night they have a celebration. Like they'll have one night is Halloween, one night is Christmas, one night is your unbirthday, and if it is your birthday, boy, it's a big day. And they have like an American Idol night where you can show off your talents, and it's just such an incredible place for the children.
That is amazing to hear. That's what I want to be.
I've been seeing people comment about ice cream for breakfast. I'll tell you, who doesn't want strawberry ice cream on the cream of wheat?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually got a vintage recipe coming through my feed. You get cream of wheat and you put a scoop of strawberry ice cream on it. Back in the 60s.
50s, wasn't it?
I think it was 50s or 60s. 50s. And it was this retro looking, and it's like, wow, they really knew how to do that.
That was 65 years ago, and we've definitely changed the way we eat since then.
Oh, yeah, we really have. But it was
ice
great.
Cream for breakfast.
I showed him this coffee. I'm like, Strawberry ice cream on your cream of wheat.
I can get
I
behind.
never had that. What happened to my childhood?
But you and I like grape nuts,
Well-
and they make a lot of recipes. We should do a grape recipe collab where you take warm grape nut cake or bread, or make muffins with grape nuts.
Grape nut pudding. Have you had
Yes,
grape nut
there's
pudding?
I could do a
Yeah.
baked
My
good, and
mom
you could make the
loved
pudding.
that.
Well, Donna, I want us to go on record
Yeah.
stating that we will help with next year's fundraiser as well. Go ahead and plan for us to
Thank
bake a
you.
Yule log during the whole day, so you can just cut back to us whenever we finish one step, and we can show what's going on.
So
with it.
giant ho ho.
We'll make a giant ho ho, and we'll frost it everything on
I love
screen.
it.
Okay.
That would be
We'll make a
amazing.
Yule log next week.
That sounds
I love it.
amazing.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it. I'm putting you down right now.
Fantastic.
We love it. So
Don-
we wanted
Donna, yeah, definitely.
That was just we're so glad we came in. Put the link in. You could donate until up to Christmas, and that was quite the weekend, the end of your magnum opus for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Thank you, Wanda. Wanda just posted that link again for the fundraiser. Donna, thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for coming on. We really appreciate
Thank you for
that.
having me.
And now go rest, because I know you I don't know how much sleep you got, but I am
Yeah.
sure-
What time did you wake up?
And then when I woke up, I cleaned all day because the dishes were clean because Richard cleaned them all, but someone had to put them away. So that was left to me.
What time did you finally wake up?
I woke up about 8:00.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
That's
So
not too bad.
Okay, that's not
after
bad.
getting to sleep at about 1:30.
I went to bed about 2:30, but I kept waking up about every half hour because my stupid foot was killing me.
Oh,
They're trying to say there's drugs for that. There's good old rusty pills.
You
Advil.
know,
Oh, my goodness.
I took
Call it
some before I
Advil.
went to bed,
Well-
but it was not helping.
Okay.
But
Don,
it's
yeah, Don,
much better
again,
right now, so I'm good. I'm good to go again.
wonderful.
Good.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for this. We really appreciate it. And again, congratulations on a job well done. Donna, you are a star.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
thank
for what you
you
do
so
for everyone in our community.
Oh, I love you guys so much. And I just want to say really quickly that, I said it last night. I just think of myself as a facilitator. All of the community, they're the ones that got us to where we got to last night. So I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys and everyone who baked with me and everyone who watched and shared out the stream and donated. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't even have a fundraiser to do because there would be no one to attend or donate. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're very
Donna,
you.
Richard says if you need a floor director for any of your streams, he's available.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
okay. Now,
Yeah.
just real quick, I want to do a real quick thing here while you're with us, Donna. I want us all to say season's greetings. Pete McDevitt has asked us to do a season's greetings video, so everyone just say season's greetings.
1, 2, 3. Season's greetings.
Oh, should we do that over?
How about one at a time? Donna, you start.
Okay, season's greetings.
Season's greetings.
Season's greetings.
We did it.
Okay. Thank
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Donna, thank you so much again for being a part of our show tonight. And we will see you soon.
We'll keep in touch.
Sounds good. I love you guys. Thanks for having
Thank
me
you.
on.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, everyone. We'll be right back after this quick break.
You're watching PTV.
it is time for a cocktail. Sounds
A
like a good idea?
Christmas, I'm still hitting the nog from Costco, the alcoholic version. That time of year.
Well, we're going to be making something that we call Rudolph in the Snow. You know, Doug told me that a week from tonight,
December 6th.
December 6th, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer premiered on NBC. For the first time, Rudolph showed his nose so bright in a Christmas special.
Burl Ives is Sam the Snowman.
Was that 1964?
1964.
1964.
So I thought, you know what?
December 6th.
Let's go ahead and do a
I,
drink.
believe it or not, I watched it. I was 8 years old.
Yeah, you
Of
would have been.
course
You're
you
the
did.
target audience.
I believe it. So we're going to go
I was
ahead.
not even a zygote at that time.
We're going to make a drink called Rudolph in the Snow. So I'm going to start.
I was 10 years after. Ooh.
I'm going to start by doing putting in some Bailey's cream. Sherry, I know you'll like this drink.
Mm.
So we're going to put in an ounce and a half of Bailey's cream in
I've got some here.
the glass.
Okay. Are you not
And
pouring it on there?
sorry,
You're not pouring it on there?
on where?
You're not pouring it in that thing?
No, you pour it here first, and then you shake it up.
Yeah.
So that's here.
Tells you how much I drink.
Go
Yeah,
ahead
let me
and
put
close
this in because it's making me
Go ahead and
super
close
nervous.
Then we've got a hazelnut liqueur called Frangelico, and it looks like a bottle of Mrs. Butterworth's.
Mhm.
That's where you lost me.
But
Oh, you're gonna gag?
I'm not fond of Frangelico.
How much is that? An ounce?
An ounce and a half.
What kind of liqueur is that?
It's a
It's
hazelnut.
hazelnut.
Oh, you don't like hazelnut?
And
I'm not fond of hazelnut, no.
Oh, for those of you watching here, Sherry is crafting her never-ending line of ornaments for 3 different churches that she's producing these
I
for.
have 75 left to do. Is that the total?
Or you need to say no.
and a spoon.
Well, it's not that she can say no. These are churches that her kids have been associated with over the past 5 to 10 years.
I've
Yes.
done 130 for
Okay.
for 2 different churches,
And you're doing
and
75.
I'm doing 75 for my own church.
Okay.
So I'm getting there because I've got 30. By the time we get done tonight, I will have about 63 of them, 62 of them ready to put the ribbon on.
So I'm crushing some graham crackers because this goes on top of the it's part of the garnish.
Oh.
So I'm just crushing some graham crackers here, and I also have a jar of Luxardo maraschino cherries here. This is going to represent Rudolph. I put 1 cherry on top. It's going to look
Of
like
course.
It's his burnt nose.
a sundae.
It's a very dark cherry.
Yeah. So I didn't have the toothpick. I was going to.
Yeah, it's right there. I brought it in.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
After I licked it.
Oh, Doug.
So I put in.
I had to keep it in my mouth so it didn't fall.
The Bailey's cream and the Frangelico, an ounce and a half of each. I put that into the shaker.
Oh, the ants are hearing that because it's going to be everywhere.
Okay.
We're currently in ceasefire mode, everybody, on our ants.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so it's been weeks, but I don't trust them. They're going to break the ceasefire, so.
But I'm going to
Okay.
take.
Wanda says she can't have this drink. Is it not friendly to her?
No, it's the nuts.
Oh.
It's because it's a
it's-
nut liqueur.
But I'm going to go ahead and strain this into a cocktail glass.
Wow.
Well, Wanda and I can drink something else.
Okay, and then you're going to top it with whipped cream.
I didn't get, when I saw this recipe, I'm like, ugh. There's everything wrong about this.
Richard, you're terrible.
You take some of the graham crackers and you just garnish it on top.
I'm going to be making something I had almost over 20 years ago at a restaurant in San Francisco. It's called Santa's Milk and Cookies. I will figure it out.
That's going to be in a couple of weeks.
Oh my
We'll show
God,
that
that's so good.
one. And then I
Yeah, I
take
would do that. I would do that with Bailey's and
It's just highly spiked milk chocolate.
Kahlua.
So then you take one maraschino cherry. It's not red like the plastic ones
I
you
love
see.
the plastic ones.
These are the real ones from Italy.
I like the stuff that tastes like
Again,
formaldehyde.
Costco had a great deal on them, so we thought, let's go ahead and do it. So there we go. Rudolph in the snow. I'm going to take a sip.
Okay, I'm going to try this concoction. I don't trust you.
I like it. I like that.
Rudolph in the snow, I would do the Baileys and then a bunch of whipped cream on top and the cherry. And then I'd be really happy.
That's it?
But that's just Bailey's and cream.
Yeah.
It's a very mild drink.
It's a mild. Well, no, it's probably going to sneak up on you. But I'll tell you, this is a good one. I like that. That's
surprisingly enough, it is slightly tasty. I wouldn't have done with the whipped cream.
That's Rudolph in the snow. Yep, right here to the cherry. Do you want the cherry?
You have half of it.
That's a good cherry.
I know, it's Luxardo. What do you expect?
It's a maraschino cherry.
But I want it dipped.
Oh, dear
Yeah,
Lord.
it's dipping up.
Oh, okay, here I go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Richard. Sharing glasses is blah.
Yes, it is a cherry. Okay, so
Ooh,
yeah,
that is good.
yeah. By the way, there is Chatterphone. We didn't quite get to Chatterphone beforehand, but let's go ahead and check out where Chatterphone
Where did
is
he
tonight.
go this week?
Well, looks like he's there on our Disney tree. Chatterphone's been taking a tour of the Christmas forest here at PTV, and tonight he's on the Disney tree.
Okay, and you can tell that's the Disney tree because the tree is lined with bottle straps from the Disney parks. And that one is from Epcot, I believe.
Yeah, Epcot's 30th.
30th anniversary.
Yeah,
Nice.
Good times, good times.
yeah. Good merch, good merch.
I thought of Richard last night when I put on my miniature Chatterphone on my miniature tree, which, by the way, I've got over 200 ornaments on that miniature tree.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, we're not sharing this one tonight. He says, let's make a rule. We're not, no more sharing. No, he was just tasting it.
I was just tasting.
He's
not
been
sure.
drinking eggnog tonight.
No.
Yeah, one still thinks that Chatterphone's creepy.
It has an essence of creepiness to it, but it's also very cute.
Yeah, it is. But
To be honest with you, I don't think I ever had one. I think my twin brothers did. I think I know there was around.
Yeah,
they had the little Fisher Price bus. I know that, and the Weeble Wobbles that went like this. They kind of went down this little thing, and I love
Weeble wobble, but they won't fall down.
Yep, I love them.
yeah. But we saw Wanda here in the chat, and I want to give a shout out to Wanda now because we're going to have a little taste of Christmas. So, a taste of Christmas. We actually have, Ben, you have the package there?
Sure, yeah.
I do.
So I'll present you.
Yeah, these are Mexican hot chocolate twisters from the HEB store.
Yeah.
Wanda is associated with that store, so she brought us these cookies to us when she came for Friendsgiving.
So it says, ooh, hot chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, they are Mexican-style fiery chocolate cinnamon flavored cream-filled chocolate sandwich cookie, otherwise known as a knockoff Oreo.
But
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
she's beating up my ornament.
Well, why don't you go ahead and talk about that ornament while we do a tasting?
Fiery chocolate cinnamon. Does it have chili in it?
I'll tell you, I smell the cinnamon.
I smell it.
You smell that cinnamon really
I
strong.
might get the cinnamon. Here, try one.
But I'm not really catching too much of the heat. I smell it more than I taste it. How about you?
Well, it smells like a big red hot.
Uh-huh. No, I'm not really getting too much of cinnamon.
It's very,
It is just a hint, and you're right. It is very chocolatey.
very
Very
chocolate.
Very
chocolatey.
chocolatey.
With the hint of cinnamon. I like those.
Yeah, Donna.
Very fair. I actually like them.
I don't think Donna made anything like this. I don't think she made hot chocolate at all.
There's the cinnamon.
Like this. But
Yep.
okay, yeah. It takes a while for it to kick in, but it's there. So Wanda, thank you so much for the
Those are
hot chocolate
good.
cookies.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. Ben, show us a little bit about that ornament there.
Okay. This one is one of my particular favorites. I got this back in 1984. It's dated 1984 because it is the 5th in the Frosty Friends series, and it's also the first Frosty Friends ornament I ever got. This was given to me by my mother, and it started the Frosty Friends collection that I have maintained ever since. So I believe they just released their 42nd edition this year, and I have them all. But this was the one that started them all, which is why it's a particular favorite of mine. That, and it has a penguin on it.
84 was a good year. That's when I made you an uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matt and Lauren's.
Yep.
Lawrence.
Megan, if you're watching, let us know how you feel about that.
That's hard.
Yes, I really don't. I mean, they have their place, like a really good, thin, beautiful ginger snap, or there is some crunch or crispness, but yeah, no, I don't.
That's the one she made. She made the peppermint hot chocolate cookies. They had like a marshmallow sitting on top.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so I would do
The year I discovered Bang.
You saw that too?
Yep, from Wanda,
From
yeah.
Wanda, yeah.
the year I discovered bangs.
1984, I was 10. I don't remember what I was doing at 10.
I
What
was,
was
You were
doing
being an obnoxious, whiny kid.
and I
No,
was in the
I
mid-
wasn't a mopey kid. I was more of a sullen, kept to myself kid. I was very odd. See, I was a middle child of brothers,
Well,
so
Still are odd, Doug.
Yes,
Hate to break it to you.
Well, we've mentioned Hallmark as in ornaments, and we've also mentioned Mopey Kids. That's going to only mean one thing. We're up to a Hallmark Channel movie review. Well, Paul said that he was Hallmarked out.
I could see why.
There were 7 new films that premiered starting Thursday night. And then
Wow.
they did 1 on Thursday, 2 Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. And of course, there's also Hallmark Movies and Mysteries that had a movie premiere.
Now, was the Audio Animatronics hosting all 4 nights or 4 days?
Yes.
Those two drove me nuts. They
Because-
creeped me out.
Well, they were starring in the film on Sunday night finally. I forget
Wow.
his name, but he's also referring to Candace Cameron Bure. So, anyway, the movie that we saw.
the movie that they were in, that was on Sunday?
Yes, that was on Sunday. But we watched The 9 Kittens of Christmas. This was a sequel film. And Ben, what did you think of this film?
It didn't disappoint. It brought a fresh look at the relationship between the two main characters.
Well, they finally got together.
There was 7 years between the first film, The 9 Lives of Christmas, and today where we have The 9 Kittens of Christmas. During the course, the two characters had dated, and then one couldn't commit to the other, so they kind of split apart and lived on opposite ends of the country. And they were reunited, and a box of kittens brought them together. I thought it was a really fun watch. It was really well done. The characters, the actors who played the characters 7 years ago returned to this film as well. And
all of them.
Yeah, Arnie referenced the music, the soundtrack for the film, where he was a little disappointed that they didn't have the same composer or the same sound of the previous film. But for me, that's negligible. The story is where it counts on this one, and it was a great story.
And yeah,
10 crowns for me.
10 for me.
And like the name of the movie, 9 Kittens, I gave it 9. I lost a crown because of the music.
Yeah,
and
he
consistency.
just can't get over
I was really fussy with that because
Yeah.
I wanted the same music modes. I loved the themes in the original film because each theme that you heard represented a different character in the movie, right down to the cat.
Anyways, yeah. Besides that, that's a little technical detail. I gave it a 10. Just the characters, bringing back the exact same characters, the motif, their quirkiness of acting, everybody. It was a good follow through. And then the scene of them in the grocery store, of her eating tubs of ice cream, did it for me. That's where it went 10. But a very good movie. Excellent.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you get very nervous when sequels come, and I was a little nervous.
Yeah,
but that was a Thanksgiving
Totally.
surprise, Thanksgiving night surprise, because we all saw it Thanksgiving night after we decided to excuse ourselves from the festivities of the day.
Yeah. Now we watch Hallmark Channel on the Friendly app, just like it says right here on the screen. Watch on the Friendly app. They have over 30 channels. In fact, we have a commercial about that. I'll just go ahead and run that commercial for y'all. We'll be right back. We've got some more things coming right up. Don't go away. Thanks for watching PTV Live with us today. We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
If you enjoy the travel and history episodes of the Orlando Guy program, consider supporting the show by shopping at the Orlando Guy online store. You'll find my exclusive line of 407 original brand apparel for men and women. The finest quality Orlando Guy branded merchandise is also available, including the YouTube famous Orlando Guy mug. Visit the Orlando Guy online store at theorlandoguy.com/shop. The Orlando Guy warmly welcomes American Express.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
Well, you know what?
I didn't know we were doing this. This is a lot of stuff.
I honestly don't know if this is new at Trader Joe's or not.
It was on sale. They're clearancing them out.
Yeah, they clearanced it out. And the reason why we were there on Saturday after Thanksgiving, and these are Thanksgiving pie chocolate truffles.
Oh, they're very aromatic.
So, yeah, here we go, right here. Thanksgiving pie
Turn
chocolate truffles.
Turn it around.
What?
Show them the pies.
Oh, Doug wants me to show you the backside of the box because the pies are there. They have different truffles that look like slices of pie.
Oh,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do we want me to cut these in half?
Yeah,
I
let's-
can't eat it.
You know what? Go ahead and just kind of break it with your hands. You know, just grab one of them.
Can I use my scissors? When do we want to try?
Let's see.
'Cause I can't eat these all.
good. I didn't bring the big scissors. down.
Okay, everyone, we have milk and white chocolate with caramel apple. There is milk and dark chocolate with cranberry ginger, milk and dark chocolate with salted caramel pecan, and then white chocolate with chocolate and vanilla cream filling. I say we try this one here. That is
Too
the
late.
milk and dark chocolate with salted caramel pecan filling.
These are very good.
I want to try this one here. This is
I can
the,
finish this one.
This is the milk and dark chocolate with salted caramel. It's interesting. The nutrition facts: 2 pieces is 180 calories. So you know, if you want a hit of chocolate,
What is this one? I need my
that is
glasses.
milk and dark chocolate with cranberry, ginger, cinnamon filling. And this one, salted caramel.
Scissors.
And it's good.
It's very good.
That's good. Definitely.
So you all have one, and then you have one.
Yeah, we have winners here at Trader Joe's. Definitely.
Very creamy.
The Thanksgiving pie chocolate truffles. If they happen to have them at your Trader Joe's, grab them before they're gone. They're on clearance
They might be
now.
still on a ship in the ocean, so we might see Halloween and Thanksgiving at Easter time. I'm not joking. They said that. We might see Halloween and Christmas decorations at Easter time.
But those are pretty good.
That's what a mess it is out there. Okay, I like these.
Paul, my wife is singing that song again. Oh, well, thank you, Paul. Really appreciate that. You know, we do have another countdown coming up. I did show the Christmas one, but we also have another countdown coming up right here. It is 30 days until... I mean, can you believe that?
No.
I know.
It's just... I can't believe it.
No.
It's coming so fast. In 30 days, we'll be on our way to Disneyland.
Or we gotta buy clothes. Or we gotta see if our clothes fit.
I know, we haven't been out too much lately. We've been spending a lot of time in t-shirts and stretchy pants.
And where we're going for New Year's, we need clothes.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Donna says you can get a game wheel and spin it, and whatever truffle it's pointing at, when it stops, that's when you try.
You know, these
Actually,
are after dinner kind of things.
That's not a bad idea. I like that.
Cute packaging. I mean, the designers really know how to design this stuff.
Okay. Now, we have a situation here. You know, Doug...
Hold on. Let me go wash my hands.
Oh.
Because you made me eat all this stuff. Let me get back.
Okay. So anyway, Doug is very protective of some things. One of those things that he was protective of was pine cones. Remember, there was this trip when we went to Reno and we stopped at a McDonald's along the way. I think we've told this story to a lot of you before, but when we were there, Doug wanted to go into the McDonald's
Well, we
to
need
go to the bathroom.
Oh, we need to pee.
But the bathrooms were closed, so we couldn't do that.
So I saved these little beauties in the parking lot at McDonald's in Truckee, California, in a ravine.
Those are the actual. Those are the actual.
These are my
cones?
Truckee pine cones that are on display.
Those are the actual pine
So
cones.
when I was doing my business, these little things were staring at me. They're so beautiful. So I rescued these.
But
They're on display.
Those aren't the only ones he rescued.
Nope.
Here he is. We were out shopping on Saturday, and he
Where we
decided
parked. There was tons of them. I couldn't say no.
he decided he needed to save some more pine cones. So here he is, wandering in a field. Well, not really a field.
No, it's a parking lot
It was
again.
the parking lot of Hobby Lobby and Guitar Center.
The lighting is horrible, people, but it was like...
It was the sun directly right into my lens. I couldn't get it.
I felt like I was Easter egg hunting, but there were beautiful pine cones. That one was a little prickly.
Yeah, but if you look at them carefully, you'll see those aren't just those are actually pine needles that are sticking out of the pine cone.
I have
Wow.
those little babies, too.
So he's very proud of that. He's very excited about it. Wanda says, "I've touched the pine cones."
Oh, see, there's just so many there.
There,
Where was that?
that was outside Guitar Center.
And the beautiful
Really?
city of Concord, California.
And no, Doug did not pee on the Truckee pine cones.
No.
He peed in the general vicinity and then saw the pine cones
I was
off
just-
to the side.
I was just painting and I just thought they were just staring at me, so I had to save them.
Okay, I do have a question.
Yes.
If Doug didn't pee on those pine cones and he just happened to see them, doesn't that by any means leave the possibility that someone else might have peed on them before he found them?
No.
I don't know, but on the list of Doug stories, the pinecone story is number one.
I would have smelled the pea and the pine cone.
Pun intended.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Thank you, Jim. But in honor of the pine cones and Doug's efforts, we have new merchandise in our shop. We now have a Save the Pine Cones t-shirt available with two designs. You have that design, and there's also this design that's available, Save the Pine Cones. They're up currently in our Spreadshirt shop. You can purchase a mug, an apron, pillow covers, things like that, a hat,
sticker to put on your car.
But right now, right now, there is a Cyber Monday discount. Everything is 20% off in our store today.
So we're playing shopping music. We're going to let you all go. We're going to take a break. Please click over. We're not going to do anything. Where's the shopping for toasters music?
I don't have any shopping for toasters music, but the commercial that I have will probably suffice. So go ahead.
Watch the commercial and then go shopping.
Watch this commercial and go shopping. We'll be right back. Pepper Tree Villa has a shop with unique designs for PTV. Lofi the Snowman is back in stock, and now there are new designs available. That's right, now you can help save the pine cones. Go to shop.spreadshirt.com/peppertreevilla. Remember, your purchase helps support our channel. Please, help Doug save the pine cones. Visit our Spreadshirt shop today. On the latest episode of Life with Ben, I take you with me to the Oakland Zoo to see Glowfari, a new nighttime walkthrough display of lights and animals that is sure to become an annual holiday tradition here in the East Bay. I'm really excited to share this with all of you. That's Glowfari on Life with Ben.
Only on PTV.
So those were all made like national park look and ranger patches, and so I want to give everybody some merch to help me save the pine cones.
Yeah.
I also wanted to share a story with all the fires that were happening over the summer. One of the news crews was, they take B-roll, and they happened to take a picture of a huge pine cone smoldering in fire. I actually felt sad watching that because it was a close-up of a very orange burning pine cones during all the fires in Tahoe and everything. It was very tragic. So we need to save the pine cones. I know they're good for the earth, but they're great for decor.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's time for a Christmas craft.
Did they go shopping? Did we have them have enough time to go? Because it ends like in a few hours, everybody.
That's
20%
right.
off.
The Cyber Monday deal does end in just a couple hours. So make sure you go and visit the shop right now.
20%
If
off.
you're watching this on a replay, you may have missed that discount to 20%. But I'll keep you posted as to when we have another sale there in our Spreadshirt shop. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and do a little crafting. Okay. Sherry, it is crafting time.
I need my glasses for this.
It is, and because I went back to work today after being gone.
Was it burnt down yet? Or
Was what burnt down yet?
your school with being gone?
My desk looked like it had exploded because see, when I was gone to Texas for my mother-in-law's funeral, came home sick with a nasty cold, and my principal didn't want me anywhere near them, so he made me stay home.
With me. Fortunately, I didn't get sick.
But
Well, it was just a crud cold, a travel crud cold.
no,
It was not the big C.
No, it was not COVID, but we had a nephew who was there with a cold and didn't tell anybody and was not masked, and so there were like six of us family members that got the nasty
Green is
cold.
sharing.
And it was just so needless to say, I was gone for
Just over 2 weeks.
Yeah, a full week, and 2 school weeks, and then we had Thanksgiving break, so nobody was in school for a week. So when I got to school today, my desk looked like it had exploded. And it wasn't stuff that was left for me to do. It was just stuff that had been left there from everybody who had been sitting at my desk to try and help out. So I sanitized everything when I got there.
Wanda says she should.
Oh, thank you, Wanda.
I have two phones on my desk, and that's a whole nother story, which is just atrocious. But at any rate.
Well, how long are they supposed to be again? Because you told me on Friday night I wasn't paying attention.
Of course you weren't.
Well, there was a lot going on. I was overly stimulated.
Okay, we're going to be cutting.
Ben was militant with Christmas trees.
We're going to be cutting 9-inch.
9 inches. I knew it was something.
Pieces of fabric that are cut, about 5/8 to 3/4 inches wide.
So the strips are like 5/8, 3/4 inches wide by 9 inches long.
Yeah, and you can use fabric, you can use ribbon.
That's only 8.
I know, Ben. I'm putting an extra inch in.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
So how many do we need? Woo! Those are some fighting words.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it depends on how tightly you wind them. There's one for you. I'm not even making you cut them.
I know.
Can you even see? Oh, I'm wearing the wrong color shirt for this.
So we have these wood sticks, and they're probably about 4 inches.
Said wood.
About 4 inches long. Yeah, they're about 4 inches long.
Yeah, almost 4 inches. Yeah.
Okay, so
we're gonna do a collection of ribbon and oops.
Ribbon and fabric.
Ribbon and fabric. We're gonna make a combination of them. So let me just cut them all out. And you don't have to. They don't have to be exactly 9 inches, but you'll see why you need a start of 9 inches.
Okay. That's 3. How many more of these do we use?
Oh, thank you, Miss.
There's no.
Merry Christmas to me.
Hey, I wanted 2 patterns. I love that design. I was quite impressed with myself when he kept on saying, I'm like, I know exactly what I want to create. The national park thing was just brilliant on my part.
Do you have one arm longer than the other, Doug?
Yes, he does.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does.
I get cramps.
Now, how many strips does each little tree need?
I have no idea because I've never made a full one.
It looks a little raggedy. It's a little like
it's very
what happened to
very rustic.
Should I be tying these yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So when you do start cutting or start putting them on the little branch, where do we start?
You can start at the bottom, and you're going to make sure that you're going to leave part of the little stick exposed
for a trunk.
Okay.
I know that some people use cinnamon sticks for these.
Boo.
Well, I don't mind the cinnamon stick. It's just that they tend to be so irregular in their width that it just doesn't. I don't like it. I like things a little bit more uniform. Oops! I almost grabbed my nail on that one, Ben.
Careful.
Okay, so all I knew is what she said when we were at the table is that you want the hump side on the front.
No, on the back.
On the back.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. So
so the knot goes in the back.
Yeah.
The knot goes in the back, and you want to make sure, like like two-sided ribbon that you like a single-sided ribbon that you turn the fabric so that the right side shows.
Okay, so like this, Sherry, this is the back side, so I have it tied so that
the fabric,
knot
the
is
right
in back,
side.
and then I've got one-sided fabric, and it's there like that. Okay.
Oh,
So then
that kind of sucks.
So-
So get in the center.
so then you go to the next one.
I'll take the sparkly one. So what do you do? So you are going. How do you? You went like this.
Okay, why is this ribbon sticky here? Is that where was the tape
Probably
shut?
where the
Okay.
tape was.
Oh,
Not a big deal.
I'm not a fan of sticky ribbon.
No, it's like bloody glitter and clumps.
And it doesn't matter what. You can use that if you want for a. So you do, you just start tying them, making sure,
I was tying my.
and you don't need to tie it in a big knot. You just tie it over once, and make sure that your fabric is facing out.
Not a fan of the ribbon.
Well, then
the
don't
ribbon,
use the ribbon.
Yeah, don't use the ribbon because it's
It's too stiff.
a little stiff.
Then don't use the ribbon.
Yeah, I'm not using the ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and just stick with the one-sided fabric. Okay, so I'm going to start working my way up the trunk of this little tree.
See, so what you're doing, Ben, is you're.
I
They
never
said
went
they,
on Boy Scouts, so I don't know how to tie it.
I don't care. I don't care what
Okay.
they said. I like the ribbon.
Okay, then use the ribbon.
Okay, go for it, Ben.
So like this?
Yeah, on the ribbon it doesn't matter because this ribbon is, well, no, it does matter because you've got,
You got one side.
yeah. So what you want to do,
Does that look right?
so what you want to make sure is that as you're tying it, that the,
No one's listening to me tonight.
no, because,
Oh,
yeah, no, that's right.
Okay.
So what you want to do is when you start tying it down, you want to make sure that the right sides
you tie it.
are away from you.
No, but did you go like this and then you go up and
Okay.
over?
Yeah. No. You got to make sure that's the knot
And you just kind of push it down together.
of
Okay.
the fabric face down.
Face down.
And then you just take it and you loop it once.
I don't know how to tie a tie. He does all of mine.
You just
It's just one tie, Doug.
I know, but why am mine are getting very fat? I have a very big knobby fabric knot.
There's just so
He's not
much wrong
kidding.
with what you just said.
okay. So I'm working my way up the little tree
Oh
here.
God, I'm getting.
We're gonna have to vacuum after.
Give me.
So just keep knotting all the way up,
Oh my
one
God.
strip at a time.
Okay. And it's just one knot?
Just one knot.
Okay.
Just make sure that, look, like this here, when you tie it,
Uh-huh.
that you just grab it and turn both sides,
Yeah.
the right sides away
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, like that.
Yep.
I'm doing something right for a change.
And then you just keep sliding it down because you want it as
It's amazing
full-
you have a job and you get paid when you act like you're so incompetent.
Well, I know how to do my job. It's crafting that I suck at.
It's the same thing.
Okay, so I got to make sure that I tie it so that the fabric is face down. Okay, I have an easier time with spreadsheets at work than I do with this.
Exactly.
The secret, Arnie,
It's the frame. I'm not.
well, that's part of the charm of this, whether you like it or not, Doug.
It's sad.
Okay, I finally got
It's just. It's like my Christmas is just fraying all around me. All these little strings and everything.
Okay.
So we just do this until we like. It's like latch hook. You keep on knotting it up until it gets to be a massive wad of fabric.
Wanda says she would have tied herself to the stick by now.
No, you would not have, Wanda.
gosh.
I need more fabric.
I feel like I'm there myself.
See,
Here,
you just
tie mine, tie this.
Yeah. See?
I will, where did I? Oh, here we go.
Okay. Now, is this one of these projects that you give to little...
I'm not necessarily in my senior years just yet, but I feel like it.
Yeah, you were taking a lot of naps over the weekend.
I was tired over the weekend. Hanging out with family 24/7 is exhausting.
Oh.
Bitch.
Okay, so, okay, Doug, there's your other one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, thank you. These are the 9-inch strips.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do we think we need some more, or let's try
Well,
over here?
I think we're okay.
I do like poly fabric.
Okay.
Okay, so
How many ribbon and fabric things do you guys have already?
I have 4 tied onto my little tree trunk.
Okay. Hi, Holly. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, Holly! Hello!
I was just cutting some holly.
Holly was watching us last night on Donna's stream.
Oh, hi. Just coming back for more for punishment.
Wanda, you make me sound like I'm like old, feeble, and tired all the time.
Elisa and Neil are saying, is the tree moving or are my eyes and my mind playing tricks on me? I
No,
need
it's
help.
moving.
The tree is moving. It is a rotating tree.
And I have to say, I've never done one of these before, so I'm learning with you guys.
Oh.
Okay, that's terrifying.
Oh, Kathleen, no problem. You're always welcome.
Okay, I think I have enough. Okay, what do I want to do next?
I'm going to do another piece about...
Okay. How many have you guys done already?
Doug's done about 6 or 7 of them.
I don't
Okay.
know. I think I could probably do maybe 2 more.
Okay.
And then when do we give it a haircut to the size of it to be pointed?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How does this start to look like a tree?
After you get all of your ribbons or your fabric on, then you cut it into the shape of a tree, up one side and then down the other.
Okay.
Okay, so you lay all the fabric
Oh,
and then you cut it appropriately.
Yeah, so you're not going to end up with a 9-inch piece at the bottom.
No,
no way.
I can't imagine that.
Oops. I'm going to do some more.
gotta start this one over. I can't not properly.
I like the fact that, Sherry, you got us some nice variations of fabric.
Fabric is kind of cool.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, when you have a whole room full of fabric, it's not like you can't. You have your pickings.
Nope, I had to go get green. I didn't have a lot of green in there.
Nothing in your craft room?
No. Now, the directions that I read said that you should use like soft flannel, plaid flannels, or, things that are double-sided. But I couldn't find any that I liked. So I just went with this and thought we would just tie accordingly.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 or 7. I can't even count correctly here tonight.
I think I'm done. I think I got enough here.
Okay. I'm just about there too.
Well, this takes me back to when, as a kid, you're learning how to tie your shoes, and yet
Swallowing pills.
They're a lot more involved in tying a shoe, and yet this, to me, is really challenging.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to. Do we lay this flat?
I have room for one more piece, so
We have. Actually, that'd be perfect because
Wanda says her fingers hurt, and she's just watching.
Paul said, Donna may have another fundraiser for Sherry's therapy costs for teaching 3 of us to craft.
Hey, I'm okay to craft. This thing is fraying like crazy.
Oh my goodness. This is like crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to just, you know what? I better be proud of this thing because I'm going to take this into the office and show everyone there. Look at what I did on Monday night.
You're going to put it on your refrigerator there in the Shea cafeteria?
No, I'll just hang it up at my desk.
Okay, so we just kind of make a pointy. Mine's flat, and we just cut at an angle.
You just cut at a triangle. Yep.
How many strips of fabric did you do, Doug?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I did 9.
I think 9. And a ribbon that sucks. So, where's my other ribbon? Oh, crap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 on mine, and I should probably do a 9th.
I don't know where this went.
I have to count mine.
It's right there in front of me. Can't see
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my goodness! I cannot believe
9.
that. Hi, Sam.
Okay.
Oh,
You have a story.
By the way, I've got a quick story about Sam. Sam did. Was it the Taste of
Christmas last year?
The Taste of Christmas last year, or the Taste of New Year's Eve?
And our friend in New Jersey was watching that, and everything that Sam was tasting, she would chug eggnog, and I think she went through a half gallon during the stream.
So last night I was my friend from New Jersey was texting again with me, and I told him that we had been on Donna's show, and he said, "Oh, was Sam throwing back nog?" He followed that by saying, "I love Sam and Donna."
Okay.
How can you not?
They're delightful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna take all this and.
All right.
Okay, so
I've got one more piece of fabric here. I'm using everything that Sherry cut.
oh yeah, I didn't use all the ribbon.
I used everything.
Okay, well that's
Would it be, you need a rotary color, or do you think we could just trim them with scissors?
I'm trimming it with scissors.
Oh, Donna says it was the Taste of New Year's Eve.
That's what I thought. Thanks, Donna.
All right. So, wow, that's what it looks like with everything tied together. It's not pretty just yet.
It's very rustic, is what it is.
Is that the word for it?
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Rustic is how this looks.
I call it more Great Depression sad. Something
That's
well,
terrible.
This is probably something they would have done because they probably would not.
I'm not
have
saying in a derogatory term. This is what I would say that they use scraps to make decoration.
Yeah.
Not making it as a sad thing. It just is.
You use what you have.
You use what they have, and it's kind of has and slightly it's a little depressing, but
Okay, so I have 9.
See, 1, 2,
That's not
3.
bad.
a little scraggly.
It's not as full as I would
4.
like it.
No, it's
6.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and line these up now
have fun. It's not going to work.
and cut.
8, 9, 10. I think I've got 12. Does that sound about right?
Sounds about right.
12, ladies and gentlemen, 12. 12. Yeah, where's the lightning?
When did he get introduced? Count Dracula.
You mean the Count?
The Count. Was he the original opening?
No, he was not an original Muppet on Sesame Street. He was definitely introduced well into the run of the show.
Okay, so he's not
But he was one of the more interesting characters.
the Count. Oh, he's perfect.
Okay, so now am I
Our
split?
house across the street, their lettering on their house looks like Sesame Street. They have numbers all over their house to make sure everybody knows what number of their house there is.
I like it.
Oh, no.
That's the crazy couple across the street.
Yeah,
Crazy? They're not crazy.
That's what Doug calls them.
No.
They were getting new bedroom furniture today. I was going to get mail.
Wow, good for them. I need a new bed.
No,
I wanna-
that.
Well,
Not like a mattress or anything. It's like a headboard or I don't know how lucky they were to get something.
okay.
I mean, this is. I think I could see the tree.
And then you've got to make sure you've got the do you have the star button that I gave you?
Yeah. Don't tell me we needed to have hot glue.
What do I cut? How far do I cut this, Sherry?
You don't. You just do
just
it.
whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Oh.
So
depending on how.
I hope you didn't mean I have to glue this.
Yep, you do.
No, we don't have any hot glue ready to go,
It's
but
not gonna
we'll do
happen.
that after.
Okay, now how do we hang this?
You can glue when you glue your star to the top. You can glue a piece of yarn or whatever else you want.
I don't want to cut my hand.
Richard says it has that house without a Christmas aesthetic.
Exactly.
The House Without a Christmas Tree?
I love that book. I actually have a copy of it. I think it. And I still have a lot of my childhood books. The Hobble's Horrible Holiday. It's like a fourth or third grade book.
You want scissors?
I think
You're
I'm
doing
okay.
it. Yours is cute, Ben. Yours is turning out really cute.
Yeah, Wanda, we love our neighbors too.
Yeah, they're great neighbors. They really are.
They're really great.
And Mars says it gives a whole new meaning to the word bouche Noel.
It's a bushy, and it's.
But here's mine.
And I got
Sherry. What do you think?
Cute. It does. It looks more square from what I'm seeing.
It's very square, but I mean, mine's I try to go pointy. It looks more like a weed than a tree. I mean, doesn't it look like a weed?
Ben, yours turned out pretty good.
I think the more fabric you have on it, the fuller it is,
Yeah.
and the
And I've been
better.
spraying this stuff like crazy, so it looks.
And I didn't have an extra star ornament for mine, so I am using a green flower.
Oh, I get the star on mine?
Yeah.
They're on a donut. He's on a donut break. The Disney baker.
Oh,
Yeah. Stop being in to say hello.
oh.
Hi. Okay.
Never
Can I
heard
have
of
the hot glue?
Mm-hmm.
In my past life where I worked, I always had smoke break, smoke break.
There you go.
Okay, everyone. I'm glue gun in hand.
Okay,
No, we're
be
gonna do
careful.
ours later.
Be careful.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, I've got a little spot. Okay. Ready? Drum roll.
All I have is this. I don't have a drum roll.
Really?
Yeah, I need to fix that.
very
I need a
off-
drum roll.
That's very off-brand.
Now, do we have to glue the bottom so it stays in place,
No.
or what do we do? It
No,
just
you
stays
don't,
in place.
it stays in place.
Okay. This is
Oops.
my sorry attempt at this craft.
It's Sherry, it's not your best.
It's actually kind of cute.
You need more. Yeah, you need more fabric in it than I put on mine. But this is what mine looks like. They're very, very primitive. Is the word?
I would say that mine was a little more successful because I used more fabric
Yeah.
and ribbon.
Yeah.
I think this is really the look you really need.
Oh, there, see more. Oh,
There's
Christmas
studs,
weed.
yeah.
Oh, Christmas weed.
Yeah, mine is.
What did you do to yours, Doug?
I don't know.
I need to trim mine a little bit more so it gets a little more.
Yeah,
pointy toward the
yours
top.
needs to go.
I need to trim it more pointy toward the top.
Yes, you do.
And Sherry and Ben, how did yours turn out?
I'm going to trim mine a little bit more.
I like this. It actually turned out pretty cute.
Yeah, I like the star on top too.
I'll show you mine here in a minute.
Oh, this just in. Jeremy's cat loves their Christmas tree.
Uh-oh.
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 No. In a good way. She's just hanging out underneath.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay, so this is mine.
Oh, that looks great. Mara, thank you for the drum roll.
They're okay. They'll make us each the same size of the box. How do you do that? There we are. So we are
Richard says this has been the worst Christmas craft ever.
it's just a little depressing.
I disagree. I actually liked this one and I had a lot of fun with it.
I think what you need to do, though, is like you did. You used more...
The more fabric and ribbon you use, the more full the tree
But
looks.
like I said, I had never tried one of these before, and I wanted to try it, so you guys got to be guinea pigs with me.
Well, who knew that my craft would turn out better than Sherry's?
Yeah. I like both of them.
You could probably trim yours a little bit narrower, too. You like your fat
I like the way it looks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So that's...
Well, thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really
It's
nice. This was a good one.
okay. It's not ho 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 Santa Claus jingle bells and Christmas stuff and shiny and sparkly, but
It's like Sherry says, it's rustic.
They're very primitive and rustic. There's a huge market for this sort of thing. Believe it or not, I did some research before trying to make them and found some that were like these, even like mine that's still a little sparse, that were selling for $10 to $12 a piece.
I can
Okay,
imagine.
wait. Okay.
Whole...
The question is, were they selling for that price, or were they actually selling them and having people buy them for that price, or did they have to discount
that was
them later?
that was the asking price, and they were selling them. Because people like this primitive look.
It's the country homey look.
Okay.
I'm more
Yeah.
vintage.
I like Paul's response.
Tinsel,
Sherry's
shiny.
looked like Christmas. The other three looked like they should have been sold in a dispensary.
No, mine looks like a cleaning supply. It looks like some kind of mop or dusting thing.
Yeah, I don't know. See, Doug, your problem is that you're in a hurry to get things done.
No, I wasn't in a hurry. I was last. I've been playing with it, so
you don't listen to directions carefully.
Well, Jim says that Doug
cares?
looks like the top of a pineapple, but one that's been wedged between two crates.
The way I feel have everything right now. It's just a little. It's something that you do to I'll just use this to dust them
Thank
off.
you, Jonathan. Jonathan says, you know what? Very good for a first attempt. Thank you.
Now, Arnie, I was going to ask, did any of you watch any of the other movies this weekend?
No.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Okay, because I watched about 3 of them. And I watched one on movies and mysteries, and I told Ben, Doug cannot watch that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it the one last 5 more minutes or something?
No, I loved that one. 5
No.
more minutes. I loved. No, this one was, I'll tell you real quick. It's something about they all need to come home for Christmas, or it's time for them to come home for Christmas.
Ben, while she's looking it up, we've got Life with Ben coming up this week.
Yeah.
Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. You are watching Life with Ben, exclusively on PTV.
See, that was shiny and sparkly. What can we do anything like that?
Thursdays only on PTV. Ben, Thursday. It was mentioned in the commercial earlier, but tell us again, what's going on Thursday?
Here in Oakland, at the Oakland Zoo, there is a light display that they're doing for the holiday season. And it's called Glowfari, where they have a lot of glowing animals that are like recreations of animal sculptures or whatever made out of fabric and light. and they're spread throughout the entire zoo in very, very beautiful, colorful displays.
It
and
was
it's a
gorgeous.
wonderful experience. And I take you on a tour of Glofari at the Oakland Zoo. That's this Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, only on PTV.
Wonderful. Well, we have more fun coming up next week on our show. Just like we had this week, we'll have some crafting. We will have another cocktail. Hopefully Doug will be able to make sense of that treat.
I might use it to like dust. I have some things I can go around and dust with.
Arnie, the name of the movie was Time for Them to Come Home for Christmas.
That's a long time.
Brendan Penny and Jenny Schramm.
Okay. Well,
it was. I really enjoyed it, but it's not for Doug.
We'll be on the lookout.
Is it like sad because someone's dying, coming home because someone's going to die?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, coming home after they have died.
Oh no! Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Donna.
I need kittens or get licked by puppies. I don't need.
The kitten movie was cute.
I was just wondering if anybody else had seen it. That's all.
Yeah. So oh, look at that. Jean says Melakaliki Maka for all our Hawaiian viewers. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was quite festive.
It was quite a show.
It was fun.
Everyone, thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight. We know you've got a lot that you can do on a Monday night. We're thankful and so grateful that you spent a little bit of your Monday night with us.
Okay. We just want to make sure we didn't forget anybody. Okay, how much more spreadshirt time? Do you want to play that commercial again? I spent a lot of time working on that artwork. I'm very proud of that artwork. Has that national park, ranger foresty.
So you want me to show the Spreadshirt commercial one more time?
Yeah.
Run the commercial one more
One more time. Here's this commercial for Spreadshirt. Pepper Tree Villa has a shop with unique designs for PTV. Lofi the Snowman is back in stock, and now there are new designs available. That's right. Now you can help save the pine cones. Go to shop.spreadshirt.com/peppertreevilla. Remember, your purchase helps support our channel. Please help Doug save the pine cones. Visit our Spreadshirt shop today. On the latest episode of Life with Ben. There we go.
Okay. Oh,
there we go.
Everybody knows about Ben.
We just forgot about it. Everyone, thank you so much for tonight. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And now go ahead and enjoy a lot that we did this week as we enjoy our moment of groovy, because there's some things there that we didn't discuss in it. Pay attention. You may see something there a little amusing, a little different.
Do I need to be terrified? You worked on this yesterday. The hours we put into the show. I'm glad you guys love it.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Everyone, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now your moment of groovy. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.